Highlights of this week: the full moon lunar eclipse, where it is an end to something and letting it go. It's a spicy energy this week. Become a shining magnet. Give yourself access to a freer lifestyle. Start living in the new era vibe. Let's go travel towards freedom. Relationships can be testing, and you're trying different things out to make it work better, or finding out that it just doesn't cut it. There can be a lot of emotional reactiveness in the air, especially because it's a full moon and a lunar eclipse, which really expand any emotion. The more we are aware, we can use this knowingness to expand exciting emotions instead of destructive emotions. Therefore, stay focused on adjusting what doesn't work anymore, letting go what can't continue, and accepting it is the way it is. They are the way they are. Everybody has their free choice, and there's nothing we can do about it except our own free choice. How we act or react to what is coming towards us. It is all a learning curve, where we just do the best we can in the moment, staying as aware as we can, because the more we observe that something is up, something is about to happen, catch our own emotions in time, and temper our temper. This is actually vital, because the more we practice doing this, the more we can respond and not react in the situations, and therefore have a total different outcome than if we are just reactive and the ego mind takes totally over and just go like a headless chicken. There's a yin and yang balance happening. If we have been kind of emotionally closed off, it's time to open a bit more up. On the other hand, like, subscribe, and let the bell ring so you will get all my future updates. What state of emotion do you need to be in to get things done? Because it will be important to shift into that state more and more. We are here on Earth to evolve the best we can, and each situation is an opportunity to improve our prior way of reacting and acting, thinking, feeling and believing. It's all about improving it to grow into what we really want to be, and how deep down we would like to react and act with peace within us, not in a state of fear and worry that really keeps us stuck. Just look at your boots, take one step at a time, then the next, etc. This can really get you far. And realize, how can I communicate without getting reactive if something doesn't go as planned? There's a lot of high energy in the air, where ambitions can swirl into the picture and activities are on the high end. So it's a powerful, transforming week. Therefore, we quickly bring into reality more of what we are in the moment. The more aware and calm, reflective, observing, taking the time to calm down before speaking, taking the time to calm down before we act on anything. The more we have ourselves, we stay in integrity. Therefore, we get more of what we really want to be and outlive. It is a time where we attract, like powerful magnets, whatever emanates from us. So what you think, feel and act on, what you believe in, will come back to you, boomerang back to you fast. I would thank all my wonderful new subscribers, and if you enjoyed this video, it would really mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe so I can reach more people. Worries may come up, your stability with material issues, but if you can turn this around and stay in an optimistic state, you can bring luck in, expansion to a much brighter solution than you normally would be able to bring in. This powerful moon-lunar eclipse is bringing to the surface, showing us what we can transform and expand. Transformation is that we choose to evolve, we choose to find brighter solutions, we choose to act differently, a different path, different habits, finding the bridge towards a brighter way of being and living. And this stone by stone will create a more solid, lighter life. So your deep emotion stirring up is showing us what we are to expand, what we are to transform by calmness and lightness, optimism, and seeing the brightest solution instead of the most worrisome. Trusting, even though we can't see anything for now, it will come about because we trust and we believe it's possible. I remember when I was fleeing from Madagascar with my little son 1 year old in my arm after a very violent relationship. I came to Denmark without a home, staying with my mom, and I had no idea how I was going to start my life from scratch. But I just had to trust it was possible. I was not going to stay put at my mom's home. So a force came up in me saying, I'm going to find a way, I'm going to find a solution. I went to the bank and talked about my project, my designs that was becoming a business just before I fled. And they said, okay, if you can get a caution by your mom, we can rent you this money. Then I went online searching for apartments, because in Denmark you can have half rented and half bought apartments. I wanted to be back in Copenhagen, not in the middle of the countryside. I had this image in my head of this beautiful Danish apartment with wooden floors, etc. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, when I was almost falling asleep trying to find apartments with my little son sleeping by my side, all of a sudden, by pressing the wrong button, came in front of me exactly the image I had in my head of this beautiful place. Went to see it next day. Even though there was other people there, I took the person aside and said, I know this is my place and I'm gonna take good care of it. I do have the money. Can you keep this apartment safe for me? And within a week, I was in the apartment. Sometimes you can muster up this powerful energy, but it's usually in a state of emergency. There you realize how powerful you really are. That is why we end up once in a while at the edge of things, to wake us up to a beautiful, pure power that we do have inside of us. We are capable of so much more than we think we are. And if we're too comfortable, we tend to not be able to get a hold of this power. But you can learn to get a hold of it before it becomes an emergency. And by being aware and a practice observing much better, you can catch it in time. But this I will show you more on later. For now, I grant you this free guide to meet up with your intuition, which is in contact with all there is, so you too can manifest these magic moments where you connect your vision, your dream with the reality, like I've done it so many times with my 9 lives in one. I manifested an adventurous, fantastic life in so many ways. Manifested whatever I felt for in the moment by this method that is within the free guide. Because when you co-create with your intuition, then you're capable of so much more connecting with the exact right thing to do at the right time, because the intuition knows how you can go with the flow and stir around the obstacle instead of running into them. So grab your free guide in my description. On this, I wish you to have a magical full moon lunar eclipse, and may you sway through the obstacles.